Alright, welcome to the 5th installment of the 7 systems that make up the program I would like to develop. It's just in theory right now, it's not in actuality, of the systems. Yeah, the 5th of 7 systems. This system is going to be called the Detailed Weight Scale System. Now this one is a system that is behind a paywall. It's behind a paywall for content creators. So the typical free user will not have access to this. At least that's my idea for now. So the detailed weight system behind the paywall for content creators. Now yesterday when I was talking about the organized system, that is behind the paywall for free users. So if free users want such an organization system for themselves, for their content, that will be behind the paywall too as well. At least that's the idea I'm going for. So I'm going to have a couple of these systems behind a paywall, but of course if the user activates the achievement program and allow the achievement system program that I talked about, that's one of the systems, one of the 7 systems of SIFT. Then if they get high enough rank, these things will unlock on themselves. So it gives you a route for a free user to gain access to it if ambitious enough, and really putting the plow to the field. So let's see here. Let's look at my notes here. So I'll kind of show some pictures underneath, kind of depicting what systems I was talking about. There we go. Okay, the detailed weight system, the detailed weight scale system. First I'm going to talk about the 3 weights. There's going to be 3 weights you're going to interface with that the content creator will have to enable if he wants such in-depth detail. Now this is like detail on another scale. Now, so the typical person is going to vote. I'm going to be showing a kind of a picture going back to the 2 perspectives, the multiple perspective commenting sections, showing like where you vote. Say you vote upon a person's comment, or you make your comment. Boom. There's going to be a little window that pops up giving you these 3 options. One is going to be the feather, one is going to be a small weight, and one is going to be a big weight. The feather denotes confusion, you're not sure of, you don't understand. So say you disagree with the content, right? With the person that you're watching, but so you're on the disagreement side of the content, and you're going to vote upon someone else's disagreement, and you're going to, that window will pop up and you choose the feather because you're kind of confused what the guy is speaking against. Or you, let's say you know what the guy is speaking against and is completely off rail, like he completely has no idea what he's talking about. You think because of the person's vote you voted for humongously contradicts that person's perspective. So the person is going to put a big weight. Now the thing with the big weight kind of stops the discussion right there. Kind of initiates where that person, that individual person, will stop in that point, because that point needs to be addressed for them to understand the rest. I mean, if the person, the host, the content creator, is making a point, a viewpoint, and no one's understanding it, like probably most of you guys watching my videos, I'm not that great at explaining things, but those that have the insight to what I'm trying to say, the interpretation skills in what I'm after, and if I'm good enough and they can pick up on what I'm saying, they can comment as well on the agreed side and kind of help other people that don't agree understand. Okay, but that's beside the point. Back to the weight scale system. So they put a big weight down. Boom, that ends the weight scale system for them, that individual person. That's where they got stuck. Now, say the person is in disagreement and sees the content creator's point, perspective, but it doesn't really have a lot of weight. So it just, I disagree with it, but I'll still follow along with his analogy on what his viewpoints are pointing at to his main topic. So they'll put the small weight. And then it progresses. Now, so the big weight kind of, it's like this person's comment outweighs so significantly that it destroys the content creator's point, and this is where I stop. This is where my buck ends. This is where the period is for me. So that's the big weight. The small weight is, I disagree with you. This other guy has a better point, but I can still see your line of reasoning, so I'm just going to put a small weight, and I'm going to see what the rest of what you have to say and vote upon. Now, this doesn't stop the voting section, the voting aspect. Now, the voting aspect is completely different, a different system when it comes to the multiple perspectives. But the detailed weight scale system is a different kind of vote. Like I said, different window pops up. So you get the feather for the confusion, the big weight for like, boom, can't change my mind anymore. The small weight, following you, disagree with you, or I agree with you, I'm following you, or okay, let's do an example of the person that agrees upon the host. The host makes such a great analogy that just no other viewpoint or explanation the content creator has to mention about, that individual person will feel like, oh man, he just blew it out of the park with that one point. I'm putting my big weight, I'm choosing the big weight, meaning, again, it stops the detailed the detailed weight scale system from there for that individual person, saying that point just won me over. I don't need all these other points. This point is so on point that it describes that topic. That's the purpose here. I'm hopefully you're kind of understanding. I'm giving kind of examples on both sides of the multiple perspective in dealing with the detailed weight scale system. Okay, let's see. What's my notes say? Okay, you have the disagreed side, the agreed side. I kind of explained that. Okay, I just want to highlight this. I kind of mentioned this. You vote on each time segment. Again, I've already mentioned this in the multiple perspective system, which is my first video. You have you vote on every time segment to progress your vote. It's kind of like a chore. If you want your vote to count, you need to vote through the whole time segments. Now, a content creator, it's his choice, his or her choice, to have a lot of time segments depicting one aspect or one point or one topic. Sorry, or you can have condensed. Just have maybe 5 or maybe 2. It's up to them, depending on what their content is, how much needs to go into depth. It could be just one viewpoint for the whole video. It could be like a 5-minute video making one crucial point and getting input by that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, time segments, we did that. Vote on time segments. Okay, I'm going to be showing a picture down below. I'll be kind of putting my circle around. There'll be these really small little red arrows, and you'll kind of see the weights. You'll see like the time of the video, and then you'll see the time segments, which are like little red marks that are kind of hard to see. But then you'll see the weights up above and the weights down below, where people vote upon with the weight scale system. No. So now the top section will be, up top will be agreed upon, down below will be disagreed upon. Okay, you'll see multiple different, like what I just explained. You can go into single results, like a single person's results. You can, like for example, you can you look at the now it's I made it look like a tablet format. It looks like the organized system on the bottom right, where you pick your circle. You pick your circle, whatever circle it may be. Then on the left side, bottom left, that I'll be kind of circling around, it'll show a scale, left and right, indicating disagreed left and agreed right, or vice versa. Then when you click on the scale, up right corner, a picture will show all the people that have participated in the detailed weight scale system. Now, they are by default all not visually seen, so they'll just be like user, 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 user one, user, user, user type mentality. But those that feel like they want to be more open, what kind of user they are, they can go in their options and unlock like their name, that who they identify as, and you can say such and such, this is such and such, how he voted for. And especially now, going back to the achievement system, if you are participating and you are high ranked in silver rank or gold rank, your steps are transparent. So here, this isn't just an option. This is the system will make you transparent, all your steps. So your name's going to be on there. So you're going to be liable for what you vote upon, and people can observe you. Let's see here. Total results, surface. Okay, I want to give like a teacher example. Now, say you have a class. You're a teacher in school. You have 10 students. They participate in this program, so they're listening to you, and they're, say it's a class online. Right? Let's do it that way. He's listening to you like as a host, as a content creator. And then you as the student are going to comment on the most detailed aspects where you question things, or where you answer things, or where you vote upon other people's comments. I've already explained that. But then you have this detailed weight scale system that the teacher can analyze later on, saying, oh, okay, my students are in completely agreement on this factor. Or, oh, my students are completely in disagreement on this factor. Now, these students could be anonymous. Or the teacher says, okay, look at this. Okay, all my students, they see the line of understanding. They disagree, but they see still the line of understanding. They agree, they see the line of understanding. But then the most important thing is, there's lots of important things to it, but are the feathers. Oh, okay, I got a lot of students here missing what I'm trying to explain here. So it's my fault as the teacher not explaining it clear enough for them. So maybe I should approach it in a different way. Maybe I should read what the comments that do understand what I am saying and see it from their perspective on what they're saying that the other students tend to understand. So it can help the teacher out, and then it can help the students out, especially reading these other students' commentary on understanding what the teacher is trying to mean to say, than just hung up on the words being spoken. You know, meaning matters more than words. That's how I do things. You know, it's the words help you get there, but words are just definitions of meaning. So let's see here. Yeah, I think. Let me just look at these pictures here a little bit. They are, of course, like I said, it's like tablet, so you can like swap left and right the circles, left and right the scales. up and down the user base. You can click the user, just tap on the user, it shows the user's results. You can click on total, it shows the total results of that class or that content creator who interacts with them. Oh yeah, I was giving the teacher analogy. So what's kind of cool about this, another thing, I'm sorry I'm kind of jumping back and forth here, because I kind of lose train of thought here. That's why I'm not so great with this. Is that, say you're a teacher, you have 10 students in one class. Well, let's say you have 7 classes a day. Maybe that's a little much. Maybe, let's say 5 classes a day, right? And the thing is, all the students can be on the same platform. So, and it can be, the teacher can giving the same lecture to the same, well, a different group of students. So those students can help highlight what the teacher is trying to say, or where the teacher is in error. So it's not just the teacher teaching the 10 students, it's the teacher and the 100 students helping each other out to understand the underground meaning of what is trying to be conveyed with as less confusion as possible. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video and my haircut. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got 2 more videos. My system's tomorrow. Alright, goodbye and good luck.